in today's session, I've got a really special guest who is really good at relating to the masses. His name is Prince, aka Mr. Free Your Mind, and I'm really excited to talk to him about the current situation right now, how he's dealing with it, and maybe he can give you some practical tips that can really give you the right sort of motivation to make the most of the situation. So welcome, Prince, man, or Mr. Free Your Mind. Welcome.
Hi, thank you very much, Michael, man. What, this introduction, man, I need to write it down.
It's off the bat from the heart, man. It's from the heart. Do you know what I mean?
I love that. You need to write it down for me. What I really wanted to say is, first of all, I wanted to show gratitude for having me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it because you see, whenever I get invited to an interview or to an event or whatever, I believe that they see something in me. That's why they give me the most precious thing they have, time. You see, I'm trying to say to you, my brother. So I wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you having me on your interview. And yes, I'm a life coach. I'm a prison facilitator. What I mean by prison facilitator is I go to prisons and I uplift their spirits, because what I try to tell them is because they're locked up doesn't mean that their mindset and aspirations have to be locked up too. You see? And I'm also a life coach and a counselor in regards to people that have gone through pain, relationship or whatever in life. You see, I believe that everything has gone through some sort of pain. So I help them to free their mind and to understand that everything they need, they are already.
That's some powerful stuff, man.
Thank you very much, Michael. I'm trying, you see.
You're doing well. I've noticed, you know what I mean? And like, I think you kind of answered this question, but what made you come up with the name Mr. Free Your Mind? Because it's like, whoa, that's an interesting name.
Absolutely. And at first people didn't understand, because I remember when I used to go to events and they're like, Mr. Free Your Mind? Like, she thought she made, first time I went to, the lady that called me on the stage, she thought she made a mistake. And she was like, no, I just need to confirm. And I said, no, it's me. It's right. It's me. You see? And the way I came up with this name is because I've always been a guy that said what I wanted to say, regardless of what people think of me, you see? Like, because I believe, Michael, that regardless of what you do in life, you'll get judged with anyways. You know? That's something you can't control. So I thought to myself, if my business is called Free Your Mind and Be Free, it's only right to call myself Mr. Free Your Mind, you know? Because what I try to tell people, and what I think some people are getting twisted, is when they hear Mr. Free Your Mind, they're thinking, oh, whatever he says, he thinks he's right. No, it's not that. I just stick to my truth and my way and my story. And that's why when I free my mind to the masses, I'm freeing my mind from my own pain, from my own story, from my own hurt. And that's why I came with Mr. Free Your Mind. Like, I free my mind to the world and just say how I feel, you see? And then hopefully...
That's powerful stuff. Go on, continue.
Thank you, man.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, basically, and whatever I'm saying, everyone has gone through their own experiences, right? So whatever I'm saying, you can then cherry pick whatever is related to you. You see, and that's why I came with Mr. Free Your Mind, make it a bit different.
No, why not, man? Do you know what I mean? And it resonates because I guess, like you, I'm about authenticity. I'm about, living your truth and all that kind of stuff. So if we're thinking about, what's happening in the world right now, what is the truth that people need to be adopting to in terms of how they can better control their situation?
The truth is a very simple question to me, because I've been studying the truth before this whole pandemic. You see, it's like I was staying ready rather than getting ready. You see what I'm trying to say? So I say, for everyone that's listening, for everyone that's watching, be you. What does it mean? It sounds too simple. Be you. Come on, I know I need to be me, but I'm trying to say, be. Just simply be. Forget the you. Just simply be. What do I mean? Be in the moment. We concentrate on where we came from and where we're going. That's fine. Okay. I clap for everyone that's doing that. But what's the point of knowing where you came from, where you're going, but you're not appreciating where you're standing right
Amen to that.
now? This is what I want people to understand, and understand. Like, the reason why it's called a present and go, you need to understand where you're standing in order for you to understand who you are. The reason why people are panicking, the reason why people are going through depression, the reason why people don't understand where the next move is because you're not taking in where you are right now. I want people to understand you being healthy, you having a roof over your head, you having internet. There's some countries, third world countries, they haven't got no TV, no roof over their head, they haven't got no internet to do all these challenges, to feed themselves with people like me and you. You see? So take advantage and stop looking at what's going on. That's why I've been saying this from day. Only believe 10% of what you see and nothing that you hear. And this is the perfect era. You see? This is the perfect era now. Come on, give me them clicks. You see? This is what I mean.
I love
it.
Hey,
trust me, Michael, you know? And this is what I want people to understand. Like, dream with your eyes open. Don't wait till you go to sleep. You see? Like, understand that what's going on out there, you can't control. So try control the most valuable thing that you have, your mind. And I'm not trying to say that try control your thoughts. That's impossible. But try control that you are in peace. You are enough. You don't need to impress. It's okay not to be okay some days. You don't need to pretend that you'll be okay for the whole pandemics. You know, like this is what I want people to understand. Be.
So you raised some very good points, very, very good points. And, you know, you've got the backing of many philosophers in time. You've got the backing of many sort of religious people. You've got the backing of many coaches and motivational speakers and mentors. And I guess some of the people listening to this may say, that's all well and good. I hear what you're saying. But how do I practically do this? Like, I'm at the beginning of my journey. How do I be in order for me to live my truth? How does that work practically?
Perfect question. Thank you for that, Michael. What you so you see, whenever I give examples, I'm talking about whatever I've done to help myself and heal myself within. So it's very hard for me to listen to people and say, just be you. But you're saying be you, but what are the steps? And that's why I thank you for this question, because what are the steps that people need to take? Very simple. I want you to take pen and paper every day and write down 2 things. I'm not going to ask for much. Write down 2 things. You know, I'm not going to come with write a list of 50 crosses. No. Let's keep it very simple. I want you to write a list of 2 things that you appreciate in life. Yeah? Because I believe that, you see, whenever it comes to us concentrating on ourselves or us leveling up, we always look at the more negatives that happen in our life rather than the positives. You see? So write down, like for me, for example, back in the days, I was like, oh, okay, my positive is I came to the UK when I was 15. Yeah. So I left my parents and I came over. Boom, put that on my list. And I'm very strong-minded. Good, my 2 points. So write down the 2 things you feel like holding you back now from being happy. Yeah? Okay, 2 things that are holding me back to be happy. Back in the days, I used to please my friends. You know, like I used to do whatever my friends want to do. I say yes to them, but I say no to myself. Boom, people pleaser. Put that down. Overthinker. Put that down. Okay, so now you actually got the power in your hands, because there are 90% of people that don't know what's holding them back. But you had the power to write the things down that are holding you back. So you know what to change now. But how do I change it? Because obviously it's not going to happen from today to tomorrow. So now I want you to practice it every day. Wake up, write the 2 things down that are up in you, write the 2 things down that keep keeping you low. And now forget the things that are up in you, because you know them. These are the things you wrote down first. Yeah. So they're in your subconscious. So now I just want you to concentrate and just say, I am great, I am positive, and I can do it. Say these 3 things every day, and I'm telling you, you will start believing that the reason why you felt low, the reason why you couldn't be, the reason why you couldn't motivate yourself is because you concentrated more on the things that you couldn't do. You see? So this is what I want people to understand. You give the power to whatever you think of. So if you think, okay, whatever, what Michael and Prince are saying is right, you have to be yourself, you have to be positive, but I just can't do it because I've been living for 18, 25, 30 years around negative people. Like my household is negative. How am I going to deal with that? Breathe in and out and appreciate how far you've come, and write down the 2 things that you appreciate and think about them all the time, and the 2 things that you don't appreciate, and just concentrate on how you can level them up by listening to like YouTube videos, you know what I mean? Motivational speakers for people that don't really believe in or reading the Bible, or are not really in faith or in Christ, or are not Muslims. People that just don't believe in the higher power of God. What I would tell you, first of all, what you can do, go on YouTube, listen to motivational speakers like like who, for example, Eric Thomas, you know, Tony Robbins. Like, listen to some people and they will tell you things you already know, but they'll give you a little spark. So I say to start off, with that, you know, for people that are not really believers and they don't want to hear this whole, go read the Bible and all that. I think that would be a great step to do too.
That is great advice. And there's so many different gems, you know, picked up from that, because a lot of people really focus on how they're feeling right now, as opposed to thinking about the long term as well, and being in the moment as they move towards that process. Because, you know, it's very true what they say, like repetition is the mother of all learning in some aspects, obviously. And so
absolutely,
you know, even if you read different books in psychology, or even what Tony Robbins says as an example, if you can get yourself into a different state, that could be writing down stuff, that could be, you know, doing star jumps in the morning or whatever it is. And you're changing your psychology, your mind. And so I love how you stated that. And so I guess, you know, bringing it back to what's happening now, how do people develop discipline? You know, how do people really develop discipline to say, this is what I'm going to do no matter what, long after the feeling is gone? How do they do that?
Okay, with that one, you just have to know. You have to be, first of all, you have to be truthful to yourself. That's what I want people to do, because people always like to blame something or someone. You see, but how can I be disciplined? I've been at home for a week. I've never done this before. I can't even concentrate. I need to get out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the reason why you can't build discipline is because you haven't seen yourself as a problem. You see, and if you haven't seen yourself as a problem, then surely you don't see yourself as a solution. So you're always hitting a wall. I want to do this. I want to do that. That's all right, man. I mean, the pandemic's not until June anyways. I'll do it tomorrow. Listen, tomorrow never comes. You know, like, you see, in these times, I believe in order for you to understand what discipline is, you have to understand, going back to my first point, you have to understand where you are right now. Are you fully happy with your life? If you are, listen, I'm clapping for you. Love that. Have you done everything that your heart desires? If you've done that, I'm clapping for you as well, for anyone that's listening. Now, the most important question to me, have you got inner peace? Now, if you haven't got inner peace, that means we need to learn on our discipline. How can we learn on our discipline? We're locked up. Like, I can't do this. I'm in a household where I have 6 brothers and they're all just talking and they're all talking about negative things. They're all talking about, how can I do this? Find 5 minutes in a day. I'm not going to come with find an hour, and find 5 minutes and find your quiet place. When I say quiet place, I'm not talking even about a room, because you might be sharing a room with your brothers or sisters, but I'm talking about put your headsets on, listen to some instrumentals, and just believe that you can do it. The reason why people are lacking on discipline is because they don't really believe in what they're thinking about. They don't really believe in what they're praying about. They don't really believe in themselves. And then, let's say, for example, you're praying for more money. Yeah? Because you want to have discipline and keep your money. Let me tell you something, people. If you can't keep whatever you have already, don't think you can keep more because you have more.
Amen to that.
And that's with everything in life. You know, that's with everything in life. Don't think because you have less now and you can't suffer, you can't elevate yourself and you can't be happy, you'll be happier with more. So I want you again to find 5 minutes a day to say, I believe I can. I believe I can get up. That don't wake up like an accident every day. Thinking, oh, okay. You know what I mean, Michael? Like, okay, I'm up now. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You see? Like with you now, I'm gonna show you, because obviously you're my brother. We have a great connection. I'm gonna show you every day what I see in front of me when I get up. That increases my discipline. Okay.
Which is going to be my next question, actually. So go ahead.
Look at me jumping questions. You see? I see this every day. I see this every day I wake up. Okay? For people that can't see it, yeah? What can you see on here, Michael? This is a vision board. Yeah?
It's a vision board. It's very clear. Yep.
You see a vision board, and what does it say on the top, if you can read it?
Everything I need, I am.
And this is what I want people to understand.
Fantastic.
This is what I want people to understand. You're talking about discipline? You talking about discipline? You talking about having greater things? Yeah, but no, Prince, I don't really believe in myself, and I feel like if I had a partner, maybe my partner could push me. Please, let's stop there. You have to believe that everything you need, you are already. The only thing you have to do is you just have to dig deeper in yourself. You see? What do I mean by digging deeper? Understand that there are some days you're not going to be motivated. You know, yes, you might start your journey. It's going brilliantly for 3-4 days. Yeah. You're like, okay, I've never done this before. I'm feeling great. Boom. A call comes in. Oh, bro, one of our friends passed away because of Corona. Everything is shuttered. Everything that me and Michael are talking about right now is gone out the window. It's gone out. It doesn't matter how positive it is. It doesn't matter how motivational it is. At that moment, everything right now is gone. Everything that you've done in the 3 days is gone. What I want you to understand, especially in these times, learn to grieve. Learn to grieve. Don't listen to people that say, you'll be all right. You know, you need to carry on. The world goes on. Listen, these are people that never really felt pain. I believe. You see, learn to grieve. It might take a week, a month, a year, 10 years, but take your time. Yeah. And all I want you to know is once you've taken your time and you're back up, carry on. Carry on. Because that's my true definition of success. It's not getting there. It's loving the process. Why you getting there? And this is what people have to understand. People concentrate too much on, oh yeah, but once I get there, concentrate on the process. Concentrate on your walk. And that's how you understand and learn. That's how you understand and learn more about yourself. You see? So that's what I wanted to talk about when it comes to discipline.
I think you really, really, really explained it in some really strong parallels. And I really hope, and I'm probably sure that people listening to this understood and really saw value from what you're saying. So thank you for that aspect of how you discipline in that sense. And so I guess, you know, moving closer towards the end of this, what are some of the opportunities, and this is whatever opportunity means to you, that people can capitalize on being in this current situation? What are some of the things that you think are important?
Okay, perfect. I love that question. This is the time for you to reshift, refocus, realign, love. What is he talking about? Reshift, realign, refocus, love. Like, that doesn't even make sense. I know it doesn't make sense because you haven't been too deep. I know it doesn't make sense if you haven't been through the process, but I'm talking about falling in love with yourself again. You know, we've been too busy saying, oh, work, when I come back after work, I'm tired and I don't have time. It's going back to the question before. It's not time that we were lacking on, it was discipline that we were lacking on. You see? So I want you to understand that even if you come out this pandemic, you haven't started a business whatsoever, I want you to concentrate on the biggest business that you have in your life forever, which is yourself. I want you to understand yourself more. I want you to take this time to appreciate what you have, because now you can tell that we are not in control of anything that's going on outside. But whatever is going on within, that's what we're in control. So this thing to you, I just want you to fall in love with yourself in order for you to understand yourself, because, you know, most of us, we learn to love other people more than ourselves. We learn to love other things more than ourselves. Like, we concentrated on our businesses, we concentrated on our 9-to-5s, we concentrated on our partners, we concentrated on our friends more than we concentrated on ourselves. You see? So we need to find balance. It's okay, yeah, do your Netflix, go on Instagram, scroll up and down, but as long as you find balance, because now, you see what I'm trying to say? Because now you have the time, yeah? But if you don't use it wisely, my time and your time are different then. So for people that are listening, because I know not everyone is a reader, that's fine. But I want you to understand, what is it that you really want from this life? This is when we can dig deeper, because a lot of people were running away from themselves. And that's why a lot of people found themselves out every weekend to forget reality. That's why people be around their friends all the time to not dig deeper. That's why a lot of people want to just do stuff for no reason, not to ask yourself the questions, what do I want in life? Because
Mm.
it's a scary question.
Mm.
It's a very scary question because end of the day, one thing I can tell you, yeah, nothing is guaranteed.
Mm.
But you have to tell yourself that I can make it happen. And this is one of my favorite quotes. This is one of my favorite quotes. People are not aiming high enough, they're aiming too low and they hit the floor.
Mm.
Why? It's because you want to give yourself, I don't like the word, realistic targets.
Mm. Mm.
Please, I want you to dream big.
Mm.
I want you to understand whatever you put your mind on, you can do. Why? It's because I didn't see myself doing motivational speaking. I didn't see myself doing life coaching and doing one-to-ones and doing mentoring with people because the life I used to live was very different. You know, used to think, oh, gangbanging is good. Used to think, oh, selling drugs is good because I wanted quick money. But then I realized that money really don't give happiness.
Mm.
And I wish, this is one of my wishes. I wish everyone had money to understand that money is nothing.
Mm.
You see, yes, with money, yeah, we need to buy our necessities. That's fine. But people think money actually makes you happier. If that's the case, why do celebrities commit suicide?
Mm. Mm.
It's because they haven't taken time to understand what they want in life. It's because they haven't taken time to reshift, realign, and refocus. So I just want you to take time and say, okay, I can hear myself breathing. Okay, I could have all the money that I want, but what if my health is not right? Money is nothing. You see what I'm trying to say?
Mm.
Like if you hear that you have something that they can't cure now, what's your money going to do? Like here, you see what I'm trying to say, Michael? I have so much clothes in here. What are my clothes gonna do to me now? I feel depressed. I have anxiety. I can't even step out.
Mm.
You see, so I want people to understand. Fill yourself with things that help your inner peace, and don't fill your wardrobes or fill whatever that's not gonna help you when it comes to your mental state. So I
Mm.
really want you to concentrate on yourself and to start to love yourself.
That's some fantastic stuff, man. And throughout this whole theme of this discussion, I'm going to call it rather than an interview, is
Yeah,
that questions are the answers. You know, questions are
absolutely,
the answers. Good questions give you good answers. With more good questions,
absolutely.
more good answers, and you can really be yourself. So, thank you for that, man. And I
I
just want
appreciate you, man.
you
Come on.
to really tell everyone like where they can find you, what you're up to, what do you offer,
Yeah.
all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, the floor is yours.
Oh, come on, man. Let me moonwalk it to the floor. Listen. Nah, so yeah, so my name is Prince, and on my Instagram is Mr. Free Your Mind. So it's Mr. and then the number 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then your mind as normal.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do, so I'm on Spotify as well, Free Your Mind podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you see what I'm currently working on now is I'm working on my documentary because I want to bring on my documentary.
Mm-hmm.
The reason being is I want people to understand that this journey wasn't as straightforward because people see me now, Michael, and they're like, I want to be like you. And I said, don't ever say that.
Mm.
Don't ever say you want to be like me. Say you want to be like yourself, but you like what I'm doing and you want to take certain parts from how I am right now. But don't ever say you want to be like someone because you don't know what I go through when I'm alone.
It's true. It's true.
You see what I'm trying to say? So I feel like people have to be very careful what they say because you know about the power of tongue and law of attraction.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So some people say, I want to be like you. And then they wonder why they had a job interview, went splendid, but they didn't get the job. It's because you say you wanted to be like me. And I had to face a lot of rejections. So you have to be very careful what you say. You see what I'm trying to say to you? So right now I'm working on my documentary and it will be called The Power of Pain.
I like the title. That's a very nice title.
Trust me, the power of pain. And what I will concentrate on is whatever you feed yourself with, that's what you will get. So the power of pain has 2 sides, yeah? Just to explain quickly. The power of pain can either make you and turn your life around and make you think, okay, I can do it. I'm a beast. I will unleash the beast. Or the power of pain can absolutely break you and you forget about everything and you're no one. And because I thank God that I've been on both sides, now I want to tell people, and I hope that, you know, this will awaken people and this will unleash the beast, because I don't want to bring out a documentary where it's all about gangbanging, this and that, and promote this whole. I want to show them how I had to go through all the stages and kind of say, look at me now. So what are your excuses? You see? So yeah, people. So that's what I'm saying. So on YouTube, I'm there as well. Free Your Mind and Be Free show. you know, where I bring out a few videos, you know, talking about life, talking about real hard facts. As Michael knows me, I don't talk around the bushes. I go straight up, you know. So I mean, for people that want to reach out to me, you know, you can DM me, and my website is currently being done as well, where I'll offer one-to-one services, mentoring, because I think people, it's a lot of ego that's holding them back, you know. So I want to show them that, hey, listen, you don't have to do that, because that's how you like increase your mental health, because you think, I don't need anyone's help. How can he help me? He doesn't know anything. Like this is the great thing about it. I don't know you. I don't know anything. So you can be open to me, because nothing to judge, and I wouldn't judge you anyways, you see. So yeah, people, Mr. Free Your Mind, you know, I believe in freeing your mind to be free. And when I talk about free your mind and being free, I'm not talking about you actually talking. I'm talking about neglecting the negative selves. Like, I'm talking about, you know, let go of negativity, distraction, and even more important, let go of yourself in order to rebirth the new you. So yeah, that's
Powerful,
Mr. Free Your Mind.
Powerful. The power of the team. I can't wait for that documentary,
Hey,
man. It's going to be serious, man. And
God.
I'm sure a lot of people really saw the rawness, the realness, the invigoration, the motivation, the inspiration that you really bring when you speak. So I'm sure people are really appreciating this. And that's all for now. Like, we're going to leave it there. Again, you know, thank you very much for doing this interview. Guys, you can check out Mr. Free Your Mind on Instagram, on YouTube, on other socials as well. Check out his documentary when it comes out. And yeah, just follow him on Instagram. Just check him out. I'm going to leave it there. Take care. God bless.
Appreciate
Understand. Reach.
God bless you too, my bro.
Peace.
Thank you, man. Peace. Take it easy.